Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's been a little while since I posted, but I'm back. And this video is going to be a little different than some of my other videos. It's going to be a bit of a more serious video talking about a topic relating to my own personal life. This video is going to be about two of my ex-friends that you would recognize from these videos, named Eli and Steele. They both owe me money that they have yet to pay me. And I've been dealing with the situation now for the past almost 3 months. I also have some audio clips. This first one is going to be Eli on the phone with one of my friends, Ryan. And you can see the type of situation I've had to deal with when it comes to having conversations with them.
Eli's calling me. Oh my god. Here, I'm gonna freaking put him on speaker. Yo, Eli, what's up?
How's it?
Paradise.
Unmute.
You want me to tell Rin to unmute you? What?
I've done nothing wrong, Ryan.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
Are
you know,
kidding me?
So, as you heard from that phone call, he believes that he has done nothing wrong, even though him and Steele both owe me. At this point, the number has changed, but Eli owes me $220 and Steele owes me $150. At this point, the people in call are Ryan, Denzel, me, and Connor. This is after Denzel has joined, and Ryan is letting me know that this situation has happened in the past with Eli. So this is not the first time and not the first person that he's done this to.
You know what's so I was gonna tell you this.
Yeah.
Eli literally has gone through this whole thing before.
Yeah,
With
I'm
Bryce.
not surprised. I'm
Really?
not surprised.
Yeah, because
not
remember
surprised.
Bryce
When was that?
freaking like he owed so much to Bryce because Bryce basically like just let him live in his house.
Oh yeah.
So Eli's literally been in this situation and it just repeated. It's
It
just
just
funny how
repeats,
history repeats. So
It's important to also note that all of this is going on the same day, November 21st. Earlier in that day, before that phone call from Eli to Ryan, I had looked through Instagram and saw on Steele's Instagram story that he had bought this laptop. This laptop, I would estimate, is around $700 to $800. A little bit later that night, I go again to check his Instagram story and see this image. I'm still unclear on whether or not Eli bought this Xbox for Steele or if Steele bought this Xbox or what the situation is there, but they bought an Xbox. It's also important to note that the Instagram stories were posted before the phone call that Ryan had with Eli, and that had been the last that we had heard from Eli or Steele until an hour and a half later when they rejoined VC, and this is what they had to say.
Let him gather
Hello?
his words. Hi, Eli.
All right, Ren, I'll give you 40. I'll give you all the money I have.
Okay, and then you're gonna be charged 5% interest each day that you don't give me the rest of the money then. Starting from today, every day that you do not get me the rest of the money you owe me is gonna be 5% interest.
oh,
I don't
every month.
care. No.
Be a
every
bank.
month.
No.
Mustard off.
Max I'm paying is 200.
No, that's not. No. You're paying however much interest, 5% for every day that you don't pay me starting today. And tell Steele same shit goes for him. Every day he does not pay me back, 5% interest.
5%. Yeah, you know what? I need to save, Ren, so you need to calm down.
No, because I
You're
also
mad
need to
right
save
now.
money. Yeah, because I've been owed money from you for 2 fucking months. I'm
It's a lot
mad.
of
I'm
money.
pissed the fuck off. These are the fucking final conditions, or you can say no, and I'm just fucking done. Like, you can either fucking pay me the money, or you can fucking deal with the other consequences that'll come your fucking way.
Dang.
That's the final fucking verdict.
I mean, obviously it sucks you can't really make money, your own money, but at the same time,
Make money.
it's not you kind of gambled
Like,
with money you didn't
Yeah,
have.
there
you
are people over
fucking
here.
you asked people to buy shit for you that bought shit for you and then did not pay them back.
Were they?
That is the consequences.
All right, Ren.
There's people in that.
I'm gonna get you the
Oh my
100
God.
like in like an hour or something, and then you can,
Hour.
calm down. All right.
No, it's 150. That is what it is now with gas.
So you guys went to Denny's?
Yeah,
You-
I'm
who
gonna get you
paid?
the 100, right,
Are
Ren?
you,
I'm gonna get you
at Denny's?
140 because that's what I have.
Okay, so then you would still owe me 5%
Can you
interest
can you
on that
just-
$10.
Can you just let go of $10?
No, I will not fuck with money. I've said this multiple fucking times.
Yeah,
I'll
you
get
can't
that
negotiate.
As you can tell from listening to the conversations that we had, they are continuing to act like it's no big deal, that saying they're not going to pay me, just being overall assholes about everything. And I'm fed up with it at this point. And they also somehow ended up at Denny's, again, spending money when they owe me money. Next important thing is after a couple days, I've not heard from either of them. And I go to look at Steele's Instagram stories again, and I see this image saying he bought a new camera, which I would also estimate to be around $600 to $800. And then right after that, I see this image on his story saying that he bought $800 worth of jewelry for his family. On the night of November 25th, around 10 p.m., I get a phone call from Eli. This is the first I've heard from him in the last 5 days, and he offers this proposition. I know there's no way of proving that this is 100% true, that he would pay me $220, and I told him that the only agreement that I would agree to is I would be okay with the $220 on December 22nd, as he had previously stated, but that if he does not get it to me by December 22nd, he needs to pay me 10% interest for every week that has passed from November 25th, that night, to December 22nd or past that, whenever he pays it. And I said the same thing goes for Steele, but Steele owes me $150. So this is the final agreement that we've made. Do not hear from either of them again until December 11th, where at around 5 p.m., I get this Instagram DM from Steele saying, "Hey, Rin, I would like to apologize. I wasn't caring for owing you the money, and I apologize for being an ass. I'm sorry. How much do I owe you?" I tell him that it was around $150. That message is still on scene to this day. And fast forward to about 7 p.m., and I start getting DMs on Discord from Eli. These DMs saying he would like a detailed list of all the things that he owes me money for, even though we have gone over all the stuff that he owes me money for in the past, multiple times over the past 3 months. And so I was in the middle of playing Fortnite, hanging out with friends, so I do not respond. 2.5 hours go by, and he says, "I'm done with this. Steele is dealing with it now." That pisses me off because I've been dealing with it. They haven't been dealing with anything. They have just been living scot-free. I kind of get a little mean, a little rude, I admit. And I say, "Fuck off, asshole. We went over what you owe me almost a month ago. Use your brain. I know that might be hard, but I think you have one." And he said, "I'm paying you what we agreed on in the car," which is an old agreement that has passed months ago. Like literally a month ago, we had agreed on $220. So I have no idea what he's talking about because he's the one that suggested the $220 in the first place. So I say, "Why ask for a list?" He says, "I gave Steele that much money and he can give it to you," which again, I still have not received any money from either of the two of them. So I'm confused at this point at what he means. So I'm saying, "What the fuck are you talking about?" He says, "We agreed on a price in person. I gave that amount of money to Steele." So after he's saying this, he's still not telling me what amount this is. Because at this point, I've forgotten about that agreement because the agreement that I knew and was sticking by was $220. So I say, which is what? Asking him so that I can verify that it is the $220 that he said he would give me. Then he says, $108.53. This is the old deal. I knew we'd made an old deal. I didn't remember the number. So I respond to that with, "Fuck you. You literally changed the deal on the phone on the 25th. I have a note of it and everything." He says in response to that, "I only said that because I was fucking stressed out from the interest shit," which is complete bullshit because he's the one that made that agreement. So it's not like I coerced him into it. So I say, "Shut the fuck up. That's complete bullshit. Welcome to being an adult." Because at this point, he's cruised through his whole life. has not had a job, still, to my knowledge, does not have a job, doesn't make money, makes people pay for him for everything. So I respond to that with, fuck you, you're a moron if you thought we were still going to be friends after this shit being pulled. You owe me $220 as we agreed upon, end of story. And then he says, I'm blocking you, talk to Steele. I respond with, okay, fuck you. And then fast forward, it's been 4 days since that last conversation. It is now December 15th. And at 9 p.m., Eli messages me saying, I'm sorry for my outburst. I gave Steele all my money, so I don't have anything to pay you with. Also, I do care about our friendship. I only said I didn't because I was upset. At this point, it's been basically a month since I gave them the vendetta of what they owe me. I'm pissed. I'm upset. I'm over it at this point. And I say, too bad you acted out of impulse and you have to deal with the consequences. You owe me $220 by December 22nd as agreed upon, or 10% interest for every week that has passed since November 25th. And we are not friends anymore and will not be friends again. He then blocks me again. I am still blocked, and that is where our story ends for now. I may post an update sometime soon if anything else comes out of it. But as of right now, I have not been paid my money by either of them. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.